Hey stylers, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make your own powder foundation. Lately my comment section has been blowing up with requests to do foundation tutorials, so here it is you guys. I'm so excited to share this with you because it is amazing. Like, I am really impressed with it, so I can't wait to share this with you guys. Before we move on, I wanted to say thank you guys for all of your sweet comments and support on my latest Draw My Life video, and if you haven't seen that yet, I'm going to go ahead and link it right here. It was uploaded in celebration of 100,000 stylers. Whoa, insane. I can't even fathom 100,000 people. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Alrighty then, let's get started. The main things you will need are 100% cocoa powder, 100% cornstarch, turmeric, a warm toned blush or eyeshadow, and finally, a sanitized container. Mine is a candle container from Bath & Body Works. Start off by adding your ingredients to a bowl. There's no specific amount to any of this. You basically want to mix your ingredients until the powder most closely resembles your skin tone. If you want your powder to have a more yellow tone, add some turmeric. Use a light hand with this because this is some powerful stuff. Next, put on a robe or old t-shirt you don't mind getting dirty. We're going to start testing out the powder on our jawline. You want the color to stand out as little as possible once on the skin. As you can see, my first swatch was far too light. I went back in and added in cocoa powder and turmeric several times until I achieved a good shade. In order to give your powder a pinker tone, scrape off some blush or eyeshadow using the back of a spoon. By the time you're finished, we'll have crazy powder beards like this, just in time for the holidays. As I apply my last swatch here, I think I'm pretty happy with the final mixture. This is what the final powder looks like. Before you apply the powder, you need to create a sticky base on your face for the powder to adhere to. You can do this by applying moisturizer beforehand. The stickier the better. Next, I'm going to apply some concealer. I usually apply this after applying liquid foundation, but because this is a powder foundation, I'm going to apply the concealer first. Liquids before powders. With a nice dense brush, pick up some of the powder. Tap off the excess, then start dabbing it onto your face. The dabbing motions will create a fuller coverage, while lighter circular motions will create a sheer finish. In general, this powder has about a sheer to a medium coverage. You'll be surprised to find that this actually doesn't look too cakey on the face. I'm not sure how that is, but it looks pretty seamless once on the skin. Be sure to blend into your neck to make sure you're one color. And that's the final product, my dears. It feels so nice and silky on the face. You guys will love this. Enjoy. Okay, so as far as the fragrance of this foundation goes, you can definitely smell some of the cocoa powder on your face. If you use a lot of turmeric, you'll be able to smell that as well. But it's not overly powerful throughout the day. The smell does fade throughout the day, so it's not going to be like this giant chocolate tornado on your face or anything like that. The major pros. This is super cheap to make. You can make it right at home. Second pro, this is fabulous at mattifying your face. If you're someone with oily skin, this is going to work beautifully at keeping your face oil-free for at least 4 hours. First con, this is messy, so work in an environment that you don't mind having a big mess around. Second sort of con is that the ingredient of cornstarch is kind of a hate or love kind of thing. Some people argue that it's not the best thing for acne prone skin because it can harbor bacteria on your face, while other people will say that they've used cornstarch on their faces all their lives without any problems. It's kind of one of those things where, I don't know, you may or may not like it depending on how your skin reacts to this. I personally have not had any problems. It does take a bit of trial and error before you get the shade that you're going for, but that's really just going to be mainly the first time. What I would recommend that you do is while you're trying to get that perfect shade, that you write down every time that you add a teaspoon of something or a pinch of this and that, and eventually you'll find that you'll have a long list, and at the end, once you reach that perfect shade, you can just look at that list, add it all up, and you'll have a perfect recipe ready to go the next time I decide to make up a batch of this stuff. Moving on to Sophie Suds. You need to be mindful of what kind of people you surround yourself with. It's been found that your attitude, whether it be a negative or positive one, is usually the average of the 5 people that you usually spend your time with. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you try out this foundation, go ahead and hashtag your photos with DIY with Sophie on all social media so I can find them and like them. Also, please take a moment to follow me on Instagram and Twitter and like me on Facebook. All the links will be provided in the description box below, so please be sure to check that out. I will see you guys next Saturday. Be well and sweet styling.